My name is Nino Tetuaka II, Shipi of Teshie. It should be interesting to hear that Gbee Apenkwa's land has been taken by the government for animal husbandry. Since the 70s, the government has not found it necessary to pay compensation due to the family. It is more interesting to note that the animal husbandry activities are not going on. Instead, individuals, landguards, government officials are just dividing the land into pieces, and they are building structures on it anyhow. What we are saying at this moment is that if the government is interested to continue with the animal husbandry, the government should come and sit down with the family, the Teshie Traditional Council, or the necessary compensation should be paid, or the government should help Gbee Apenkwa citizens to have their land, to enjoy their land. So those who are building on the land without permission from the family should be told to stop, or should be stopped with force. It is our pleasure that Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo is a serious man, a legal luminary, and he doesn't joke with some of these things. So we hope he will hear our cry and come to our aid as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I want to add a little few things to what our chiefs just submitted before the press. In fact, this Gbee issue have been an issue which have bothered the family for a very long time. And like our chief said, they've taken a lot of steps just trying to see if whether there would be a solution. But we've realized that from the way we are seeing things, it will be very prudent that we would act, because we've waited and waited and waited. We are not getting any better response, which we are expecting. Rather, what we are seeing is obstinate hooligans have taken the privilege due to the circumstance, because they've realized that as we are speaking now, animal research have not taken any step or any proper step that is going to assist the allodia owners or the family that comes from Gbee to have their land back. What we intend to do now is that we are trying to now go back to the site by ourselves and then go and take in charge. Why we are saying this is that we knew for sure that if really the government had wanted to engage us so that we will have a settlement over this land issue that we've talked for a very long time, by now we would have seen something. Now we will move to the side, and we are hoping, like our chief said, the government will come forward, sit with us, tell us what exactly they feel we should all team up to do, so that at the end of the day, together, we would all see what best to do to resolve this issue amicably. But for now, we are realizing that some officials in the government are interested in what is going on. Reason being that we've realized that some developments are going on that when we fish out, we found out that it is some of the government officials who have connived with some animal research officers, and these things are going on. We are pleading. We know this government is a very listening government. We know our president is a very listening president. And as we are today speaking out our challenges, we really believe that the president, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, who I really trust when it comes to issue of land matters and it comes to issue of land challenges, he is very, very good at that. And I trust listening to us automatically we will get a good resource, or we have a very fruitful resource that will let the family and the government have amicable solution, then we can take good decision as to how best we can develop the site to benefit the Alodia owners or the family in question.
You know, Teshie particular, as we all know, has 72 villages. And as we know, these villages has a Supreme Court pronouncement on it. And what we are talking right now today is about Gbee, which we know is located somewhere around Teshie, coming to Adenta towards Amaya. We know of the government acquisition for 1970, as has been spoken earlier by our chief. This acquisition, we know, has been taken for a very long time, and no compensation has been paid as we are speaking today. We are much interested in the release of those land, but we want those released to go directly to the rightful people. We know government is making certain releases, and it has caused a whole lot of confusion within the Ghana state. We want to establish to the government that, look, we are the true Alodia owners of Gbee land, and it's part of the 72 villages that we keep mentioning. Government should come into our aid. We don't want to speak that much. Much has been said. Government should rise today and give us our land. We have so many things to do. You can see Teshie. Teshie is the last community that was established by the Ghana state. We have so many people who don't have even places to sleep. We are pleading on the government to come into our aid and release this land for us all to have somewhere to also develop and also stay. Thank you for coming.